happy Tuesday to you all. So for today's session you will need spaghetti. Now at the minute it's not cooked, so my spaghetti is hard spaghetti. So before we can do anything else we're going to have to go and cook it. Come on, let's go. So I'm in my kitchen now and I'm about to put my spaghetti into my boiling water. So if you are doing this, make sure you're doing it with an adult, please. Oh, it's starting to bubble. When the bubbles start to rise, then you can add your spaghetti. Oh, lovely, it's starting to bubble away. So normally you cook for about 12 minutes. Once your spaghetti worms are cooked, leave them in the bowl to cool. Now if you have any food colouring, you can pour them into different bowls to make your worms different colours. If you don't worry. I had red and orange in my cupboard, so I've mixed it together and now I'm going to let it cool. Once your super worms are nice and dry and cool, especially if you've added some food colouring, if they're not quite dry, you're going to get it all over your hands. Now there's lots and lots and lots of things you can do with your special super worms. Now if you have any of these at home, these are amazing to get your child's hands nice and strong, which would be perfect for getting them ready for holding a pencil and writing lots in year one. So with your pincers, see if you can set some challenges. So can you find me an orange worm? So I have to very carefully, oh yeah, got one. And I'll pop it on the side. Maybe you might ask, can you find 2 red worms? So you're getting some numbers in there too. 1, 2, 2 worms. Let me move them across so you can see. Now once you've done this, you might want to have a go at extending it and seeing if you can make a picture. So you've got to use your pincers, not your hands, to see if you can make a picture. So there's my circle and I'm going to give her some hair because it's a person. So see if you can make a picture. You might want to make a flower, you might want to make a spaceship. There's my head with the hair. Or you might want to have a go at making some letters. Again, only using your pincers because it makes it trickier and also it makes the task last a bit longer. So you could have a go at making, come on Mr. Superworm, into a letter. What letter have I made? Yes, for Superworm. So that's some of the games you might want to do with your tongs. Not your tongue in your mouth, these ones. Or if you know your child's not that confident at using scissors, now these ones are big scissors, so I suggest you use small ones for your child, then they can pick them up and they can just have a go at giving them a haircut. And that way they're practicing, again, using their hand muscles ready for their writing, but they're also using a skill of cutting, because using scissors is quite tricky sometimes if you don't get lots of practice at it. So they can just trim away all these exciting superworms. Chop, 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 chop. You might want to add some maths into this as well again. So you might want to say, can you find me a long superworm? Put it on the side. Now can you make one that's shorter? Snip. Ah, there's one that's shorter. So I've got my short superworm and my long superworm. So you're getting size words in there as well. Now another idea, if your child isn't very confident at using a knife and fork, then this is perfect to have a go at holding it properly and cutting all these superworms up into little tiny superworm pieces so they can have a go at practicing cutting their food up. Look at all these little tiny worms I've made. I've got big worms and lots of tiny little tiny worms. And of course they can just get their hands in and have a play because it feels really funny. It feels really sticky and gooey and it's quite fun to play with, so they could have a go at playing with it. It will keep your child entertained for ages. Now it might get a little messy, that's fine, you can do it outside. Now I haven't waited long enough because uh-oh, look at my fingers. They're already coloured, but don't worry, with a little bit of soap and water they will come off clean. So there you are, get your superworms, have lots and lots and lots of different fun playing with them and having fun with your family. Good luck! I hope you have fun with your super spaghetti worms. Let me know what you do with yours. You might come up with a brand new idea that I've not thought of yet. So enjoy, have fun, get a bit messy, and I will see you again next week. Bye!